Hey guys, Zelonius here. Welcome to another video on the channel. In this video today, I'm going to be showing you my latest up-to-date 4-2-3-1 custom tactics and talking you through them. 4-2-3-1 is a formation that in general is very good for beginners and even at the top level for pros. If you're very good at keeping the ball, want to control the game, be very hard to break down, it is a very, very tough formation to play against. If you like these type of videos where I'm breaking down my custom tactics, sharing with you new formations and custom tactics that I use, telling you about the best players in the game, gameplay tips and tutorials, please consider subscribing to the channel. Daily content to help you get better at FIFA and understand it more. That's what I'm offering to you guys. Appreciate the support. So the video today, like I say, 4-2-3-1 custom tactics. This is probably one of the easiest formations to play no matter what your team's like. This is on my pay to win account. Obviously, this team is pretty cracked. This is a really, really good team, and it obviously helps. But this is an easy formation to play on like a Road to Glory account. It's very solid, and I think it doesn't rely as much on the pay-to-win players because it's so easy to defend and keep the ball with. And if you keep the ball, you don't have to worry about the pay-to-win players as much. Okay, so for the tactic, we've got two versions of it. Anyone who's watched my custom tactics videos will tend to know that I tend to have one more balanced version of the formation and then one much more aggressive, more attacking one. The 4-2-3-1, in my opinion, doesn't lend itself to being as attacking and high press. I don't think it's quite as good as that, but it is still a very nice formation to press with. It's just not as good as some of the other ones I would use. In general, I think the 4-2-3-1 suits people who don't want to be really crazy attacking. They just want to control games and be solid. I'll go through my team and say the types of players you want in the team. So the striker, this is the key position, and the cam, to be honest. These are the two key positions in this. This is where a lot of your attacks are going to focus around. You want the striker to be 5-star, 5-star. If he's not 5-star, 5-star, it's just going to make you a bit more unpredictable. You can get away with 4-star, 4-star if you really run on a cheaper budget. But honestly, even cards like Gold Usman Dembele, who are less than 10,000 coins, if you can get them up front, they're going to be very helpful. Pace is nice, but I don't think it's important to have pace at striker as it is a Lam and Ram. For the cam, 5-star, 5-star. Again, very similar to the striker in terms of the stats you want. Just pace is a little bit less essential, but you want the passing to be a bit better. The cam is so vital in this formation because he just links everything together. With that cam in the middle, he's so close to the striker, the two outside cams and the CDMs, that you need him to be good at passing to link it all together. The Lam and Ram, at least 4-star skills to be able to beat a man a bit easier. You can get away with a 3-star weak foot. Like, so Salah's an amazing left winger, but I'd still rather have a high weak foot if possible. But I just don't think it's quite as essential here. I like to have a left footer at left wing. Alawaron's probably the best left winger in the game because pace is just so key. So you want two burners out here. And by that I just mean really high 90+ pace players who are going to be able to destroy the opposition. Alawaron and Mbappe are perfect. For the CDMs, I run one on a bit more of a defensive tactic. You'll see it when we get to the instructions. I want that guy to be good at defending. Still pretty fast. But I think CDM is probably, other than keeper, the least important position in the game when it comes to players' pace. So, pretty good pace. Decent on the ball and passing is nice, but not essential for this one. This is more like the destroyer CDM. But he needs to have good defending and physical. He's going to be sat to stay back and anchor the team. The other CDM is going to be more of our creative-minded one. Again, you still want good pace. High defending is a plus. But you want someone here who's good, very good on the ball, to be honest. Very good passing so they can ping it about, play the through balls. Through balls are really, really good and dominant on this game. It's the best meta way of playing, really, spamming through balls. So you want players who can play them well. For the fullbacks, they don't need to be that good in this formation. You can play cheaper fullbacks as long as they've got 87, 88 plus pace, and then you can put Shadow on to make them even quicker. They don't have to be that good going forward. Being good on the ball definitely helps, but this formation, you're not going to be using your fullbacks to attack a lot, so you're okay. Centre-backs, just go for what you normally want in centre-back. Keeper, same there. In terms of the actual tactic, this is my more balanced variation of it. I'm going 50 width, nothing too crazy. The formation naturally defends well because you can have 5 midfielders coming back. The depth in this formation, I put a little higher than some others. I think it's quite easy to end up sitting too deep in this. If you find yourself sitting too deep and inviting too much pressure, you can put it up a little bit more, but I think 45 works quite well. For the build-up play, balanced is pretty much always what I run unless I'm like all-out attack. But I really like balanced in general. I just think it's the best one that allows you to attack in the way you want. Chance creation, direct passing. Now, direct passing, if you do not know about this, it pins the opposition back. By this, I mean your striker tends to just run towards like the 6-yard box and their defenders always follow him, and it just gives you a lot more space between their defence and midfield. And if your striker takes a good touch, he's probably going to be in on score. Direct passing works well with this, especially with the striker there. Players in box, 6, nothing crazy. For the most part, we don't really need to be putting too many players. We don't want to commit too many forward and get counter-attacked. For the instructions, stay central, stay forward. Now, you could go getting behind, but I think that limits the runs they do, and almost sometimes they just start running for the sake of it in behind and get caught offside a bit, which is not good. Stay central, stay forward, though, works really well. Offers a focal point for the team then. You don't need him to be on basic defence support. Not that. You don't need that anyway. But you don't need balance width because you're getting the width elsewhere. The middle cam I put on comeback on defence. Get into the box, stay on the edge of the box. Doesn't do loads, but I don't think you really need to change that. I do put get into the box on the wingers because I do want them to get in behind and push forward a little bit more. It doesn't do a lot, but it's definitely helpful on them, I think. I put comeback on defence on all of these. It hurts the stamina a little bit, but for the most part, not a lot. And it really helps you be very defensively solid. It's one of the reasons this formation is so hard to play against. Cut passing lanes on both the CDMs, that is important. I think cut passing lanes is just better than balanced and man mark. Stay back while attacking on the more defensive-minded CDM. Cover centre on both of them. It just means they stay in the centre a lot more. Balanced attack on this guy. I want him on balanced attack so he can actually get forward and help the attack a bit. And then stay back on all of the defenders. Comes crosses, sweep keeper on the keeper. And then for the attacking, it is very similar in terms of the instructions. The actual tactics though, we up the depth. We put the press after possession loss on. It just makes it a much higher press formation and tactic. And then for the instructions, the only difference I've made, what was it? Yeah, it was putting step up on the defenders. Step up just makes your team a little bit more aggressive. Don't know why he's on stay back. You don't want step up outside of a pressing tactic really, because it catches people out, as in catches your defenders out. But press after possession loss and step up, or constant pressure and step up, work well in tangent together to be very good at a high press tactic. Hopefully this has helped you out, guys. Appreciate you watching. I probably won't have any tactics video in the next few days over Christmas, but we will get some more tactics after Christmas for you guys. Appreciate your support. Hope you have a great Christmas. Maybe you will get a kiss, I don't know. Maybe some mistletoe. Hope you have a great Christmas. Appreciate you guys. Peace.